man. Peace to the family. Out here in this hot ass sun, get me something to eat. I had to go get something to eat. I had one to talk to the people though, man. We're going live at 3 o'clock, but I don't want to talk about no boxing right now. Not on this live. When I do these live shows where I just pop up like this, I really don't want to talk about no boxing. You know, I'll talk about boxing when I have a boxing thumbnail. When I have a boxing thumbnail, I'll talk about boxing, but I really don't want to talk about no boxing as it relates to right now. I know people going to come in and ask me, they're going to say, man, did you see Bill hanging on the boxing boys? Somebody hit me out. Gabe Rosado cooked Bill. He cooked Bill and all that shit. I saw all that. I know how y'all feel about Bill, so it is what it is. But, yeah, man, what's been heavy on my heart? You know, I'm looking at a whole lot of shit going on. I told you guys I watch a lot of different podcasts, so, you know, I see a lot what's going on in L.A. You know, I got family in L.A. You know, I got people hitting me up in L.A. You get what I'm saying? The streets of L.A. hot right now. And, you know, and I do be in L.A. myself. I will be going back to L.A. Probably next month. So, next month is April. Yeah, I'll probably be going back to LA in April. I know I'm going to Houston. I might be going back to LA in April. So a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of shit that I talk about over here on this podcast. And I tell motherfuckers, man, like, you know, that street shit ain't what's happening. And shout out to my main man Casino. What I really wanted to talk about was a lot of these podcasts. You know, again, I like touched on it lightly, but I really don't talk much on it because it is what it is at the end of the day. You know, and I be I be clowning these niggas because some of these dudes like come into my chats and talking about they gonna do this and do that. I always tell you guys the story about the little hoe ass nigga from New York call himself Money B, saying that he gonna blow my brains out, he gonna do A, B, C, and D. And then what happened was the feds came to his house. Now I don't know this. This is what he said. And nigga was scared in the motherfucker. He called me 2 weeks later crying and shit, talking about, oh man, you know, man, I come from a single parent household but all that shit there. I'm 22 years old. And I say all that to say this. Right? These social media platforms and these social media platforms, the police look at this shit. Like, they watch this shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, literally. You just can't be out here wilding, talking recklessly. Like, a lot of these dudes, they tell on themselves. A lot of these dudes, we going live at 3 o'clock. Y'all hit the like. Matter of fact, y'all hit the like button for me. A lot of these niggas, they tell on their goddamn self. You know, they be going on Vlad, snitching on each other, telling on everybody else. You know what? I ain't even worried about the like button. Fuck that. I ain't even worried about the like button. Trying to delete some shit I'm trying to delete some shit hold on. I don't want to start no damn question and answer. Oh, fuck. But y'all bear with me one moment. All right. Yeah, these motherfuckers be going on, like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, when I see a nigga, I'm going to do A, B, C, and D. All this old crazy shit. Like some of these niggas, some of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. And there be a lot of these old crusty niggas. The old crusty niggas are the ones who the young niggas is following. Hey, shout out to Canada. Canada, salute. The old crusty niggas is the who the young niggas is following, right? Because they want to glorify some shit. And I tell you motherfuckers, like, this shit ain't nothing to glorify, bro. Like, when you going out, listen, when them crackers put them handcuffs on your ass, and you get put in that holding cell, that cold ass holding cell, where it's like 50 degrees in that bitch, and the reality of the situation is set in, and they put your ass in that interrogation room, and they lay out, hey, look, man, we got this nigga snitching on you, that nigga snitching on you, everybody in your little crew telling on you and all that shit there. Like, that's when that shit get real. You get what I'm saying? And I always try to discourage motherfuckers. Look, man, I said, y'all young niggas don't be following these old ass niggas. Y'all fight these old dumb ass niggas you want to. You get what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna be able to stand up under that kind of pressure when it comes. If you ain't never been locked up, or for any real time or whatever, like a lot of these, you ain't gonna be able to stand up under that kind of pressure. So it's best just to be just a regular civilian, get you a job, and take care of your family. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All that other shit ain't what's happening. So what I'm gonna do is this here. I wanted to talk to this family. I ain't talking about the trolls. If there's some trolls in the chat, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about no trolls, to be honest with you. But I'm talking the real. I'm doing a panel. Cause I'm gonna do an entire show by Big U. I ain't talking about no boxing. This ain't gonna be no boxing show. If you want to hear boxing, leave. This ain't gonna be the show to watch boxing that day. But I'm gonna do a panel, and there's a lot of shit that be going on that y'all don't know about. A lot of shit that be going on that y'all don't know about. You get what I'm saying? The extortion game is real. So it's some shit that Bill Haney be talking about. Motherfuckers don't like, because he be all over the place. Motherfuckers don't like Bill, so they totally sometimes miss the message and what he's saying. And I think that what happens is when you don't like a motherfucker, that you don't like anything that come out their mouth you don't like, they throw the baby out with the bathwater. And you totally miss everything else. But let me tell y'all about the extortion game in LA. In LA, this how the extortion game works. I ain't saying no names. I ain't throwing nothing out there like that, right? But celebrities do get extorted. Fighters get extorted. When I say celebrities, athletes get extorted. Whether you're a basketball player, football player, rapper, singer, whatever, right? A lot of these rap niggas got to be affiliated with certain groups. Like most of these rappers, they bloods, right? Where they say they bloods or whatever the case may be. Saw what happened to Young Thug in Atlanta. They hit that motherfucker with a state RICO case. If the feds would have got his ass, it would have been a done dollar. You don't want to go to feds. You know what I mean? I mean, your time, you do better time. Your time is better in feds, unless you go into a supermax, then it ain't. But or a dangerous facility. If you go into a camp or a minimum security facility, then you might be okay. But motherfuckers in the courtroom talking about something, yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and very respectful and shit like that. That shit ain't nothing to glorify. But back to the extortion game, like, you will have motherfuckers that will extort you. They'll put the muscle game down on you. This what goes on. This is true. A lot of people online don't know that. Motherfuckers online, you probably, because you ain't, again, when you behind the safety of your phone, like I'm on my phone or behind the computer, and you hide behind an avatar, you can say all kind of crazy shit because there's no consequences. Don't nobody know what you look like. Don't nobody even know your name. Don't nobody even know who the fuck you are. You get what I'm saying? Don't nobody even know who the fuck you are. So you can say all kind of shit behind an avatar and a picture that may not even be you. You can say that, right? But in the real world, these dumbass niggas who online showing, like these stupid ass rappers showing guns, damn nigga, I'm with such and such, and all that shit there. Niggas just snitching on themselves. And then you have some of these dudes that are actual CIs, or CWs. You know what I mean? Confidential witnesses. You get what I'm saying? Or CIs, confidential informants, or whatever the case may be. So some of these dudes be that. And you got podcasts that's like that. I don't want to throw no names out there, but the Vlad TVs, the No Jumpers. You get what I'm saying? These niggas be going on these white boy platforms just telling every goddamn thing. Like, what the fuck are you? I be sitting there looking at these motherfuckers like, bro, this man is asking you interrogation questions in the name of hey, shout out to Mika. Mika, what's going on? This man is asking you interrogation questions in the name of entertainment on a podcast. And y'all just answering this shit. Shout out to Mika, shout out to Miss Black Panther. You just answering this shit. What the nigga from Philly name? AR Ab. Look at AR Ab. This dumb motherfucker go on Vlad TV. Now Vlad going home to his wife. Vlad going home to his wife. He asks you all this shit. You incriminating yourself, saying all this dumbass shit. The feds watch all social media. The feds watch my channel. They watch Vlad. They watch the Boxing Boys. They watch all the hip hop channels. They watch all of the anything on social media. They watch anything. Like they don't even have to do that. They don't even have to do their whole research. They don't even have to do no real police investigation no more. All right, what this nigga said in the song? Okay, he said Lil Shotty. What's to do with New York? What's to do to New York? The slim dark skinned dude. He made the song called Hot Nigga. They end up bringing RICO charges up on all the motherfuckers. What's the slim dark skinned nigga in New York? He got locked up right after he made Bobby Smurda. Bobby Smurda. Bro. My homeboy over there, yeah, he shot niggas. Shotty got there burning and we flop niggas. We watch him turn and spin and then we drop niggas. And the fans sit there like, okay, he said he shot him. Okay, yeah, they shot him. His name Shotty? Okay, Shotty, this and that. And these be the main dudes that come around and say somebody told on them. Now, it do be people in their it do be people in their crew that work as a double agent. That is true. But I'm like, bro, I'm just sitting there looking at these fools just crash out. And I'm like, what the dude say? He say stop supporting Bill. Try to be real, man. Bro, you are a faceless avatar. I don't even know who the fuck you is. You got a number. You a faceless avatar. If you got issues with Bill Haney, that's with you. You get what I'm saying? If you don't want to support him, don't support him. You know what I mean? But you a faceless avatar. You what I call like an agitator or an instigator. Because you hiding behind the safety. You could be a bot hiding behind the safety of a faceless avatar. You know what I mean? But we know your IP address. Your IP address can easily be found. That's easy. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, ain't nobody think about you, man. You know, you can kick rocks. But anyways, yeah, what you say, JC? You say, yeah, they be telling on themselves. And another thing, y'all can't be getting caught up. Y'all can't be getting caught up in what these motherfuckers be saying in chats, man. Like, a lot of these motherfuckers be bots, trolling in chats and stuff like that. And that's what they do. You know, that's what they do. So, I'm just sitting back. This motherfucker just missing the entire message. There's a message in what I'm saying. You talking about somebody else. Man, shut the fuck up. You get what I'm saying? 12-3, what's going on, fam? 12-3, what's going on? Daniel Agnew, salute. The lovely Miss Black Panther, JC is in the building. Green Eyes P is in the building. Warlock Boston is in the building. Hey, Warlock, them be the same hoe ass niggas. It's a bot more than likely. When I drop the phone line, they never call. When I drop the phone line, they never call. That's how you know they trolls. They trolls. I do everything in my power to violate them. I'm gonna be very disrespectful. Motherfucker come over here trying to troll me. I'm gonna be very disrespectful. I'm gonna violate your ass digitally. It ain't shit you can do about it. And if you could do something about it, it ain't shit you would do about it. Literally. You get what I'm saying? And those are the facts. But yeah, man, these motherfuckers be, I'm sitting there, I say, that nigga done. That nigga Big U is done. He done. He 58 years old. He gonna die in that motherfucker. If he did what they say he did, and I'm looking at what's online, they got the CW. They got CW. Anytime they have CW on your paperwork, CW means a confidential witness. CW means confidential witness. That means there's somebody that's in his group, nonprofit or organization or whatever the fuck he got going on, that's working with the feds. That's telling on them. They say they ass. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. And if you know what the thing about the feds, you don't beat them motherfuckers. Because what they do, they pile it on, and they have a way of flipping everybody. They're going to put you in jail. You ain't going to be able to work. You ain't going to be able to make no money. Guess what? You still got, guess what? See, this is how they break you. Once they get your ass, you ain't going to get no bond. You are the breadwinner of your family. You ain't going to get no bond. That rent still need to be paid. That mortgage still need to be paid. Them car notes, them car payments, them car notes still need to be paid. You ain't there to provide for your family. Them lawyers need to be paid to try to, because you ain't getting out. Them lawyers need to be paid to try to get you out. The trial is long and extensive. When you got to do depositions, you got to pay for depositions, all that shit there. And then what happens is you eventually break and you fold. So motherfucker be like, okay, I tell you what y'all want to know. Well, what you want to know? Because human nature works. See, it's something my mother taught me a long time ago. The first law of nature is what? Self-preservation is the first law of nature. It's human behavior. I don't care how tough you is. I don't care how bad you is. I don't care how soft you is. Whether you male, female, whatever. Everybody has this one thing that we was created with. Self-preservation. It's going to be your life or my life or somebody else's life. When the shit hit the fan, you're going to do whatever it takes to save your ass. That's everybody in this chat. You got this nigga Charleston White. They showed this nigga when he was 16 on the stand testifying against his partner. Like a lot of these niggas, a lot of this shit, man. I'm sitting back. Cause I watch everything. I watch more non-boxing content than boxing content. And the crazy part about it, with the Charleston White shit, Charleston White handed the gun to his co-defendant who committed the murder. You handed them the gun. Now, he was 16 and all that stuff there, and then he brags on these platforms saying, yeah, every time that nigga come up for parole, I make sure I'm there to let them know, do not let him out. I'm scared for my life. And he laugh and brag about it. It's, bro, I'm gonna tell all you young brothers and sisters something, man. Leave that street shit alone. Don't be caught up in that shit. You would not be able to stand up under that type of pressure that them crackers gonna come with. When them crackers bring that pressure to your ass, she said, what we talking about, coach? Just listen, Chassie. I'm not talking about no box. I'm talking about some street shit. I'm talking about what's going on with Big U. Big U and the street shit and the internet, how the internet works. When them crackers come up to your ass, nigga, 70 Bull told on the entire mafia. 70 Bull had more bodies than Adolf Hitler. He told on the entire mafia. It's 70 Bull telling, you know a nigga on the street gonna motherfucking tell. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Alberto said, he said, coach, you know about Ronnie Red from Jackson Heights? Ronnie Red? Jackson Heights what? You talking about the Temple? Which Jackson Heights are you talking about? It's cold in the winter. Salute, fam. He say, coach, when the feds make an arrest, your case has been built. Yeah, see, the feds, what the feds do, you know, the feds get you over a period of time. The feds get you over a period of time. The feds will let your ass, the feds will let your ass commit crimes. They'll let you commit crimes for 5, 6 years. 7, 8, 9, 10 years. They'll have your ass committing crimes all that time. Like, they can bust you as soon as they do something. But what they do is, they say, no, you know what we gonna do? We gonna let this shit build. We gonna let this shit build. We gonna hit this nigga. Bro, when they come at you, bro, they coming at you with shit that you did 10 years ago. You like, God damn, you trying to remember. Listen, you trying to remember. You trying to remember exactly, you know, what you did 10 years ago. And then you don't know that your homeboy, he don't got popped, he don't flip. So he been up under you all this time to save his ass. Man, when they get you, they got you. The best thing to do, don't do no crimes, bro. Just be a civilian. Just be a regular civilian, fam. Ain't nothing wrong with being a square. They call it a square, whatever the case may be. Ain't nothing wrong with being a square. The square nigga ain't going to jail. He ain't doing no time. As I said before, it ain't nothing cool about going to jail. It ain't nothing cool about going to jail. Ain't nothing cool about calling your house collect and calling your girl house collect and having them send you money through JPay. Put some money on my books, put some money on my phone so I can call you. Cause in the feds, you have people put money on your phone. You know, then you can call them directly without calling collect. You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Fissiana. Hey, we going live at 3 o'clock, so this live here gonna be short. But I'm putting together a panel. I'm putting together a panel of some fathers. I'm gonna put together a panel of some fathers, but we just gonna talk about this shit. What I'm talking about now. You get what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no boxing show. I guess what? I'm not tolerating trolls. We sending you fuck niggas. If you a hoe ass cunt coochie, dick in the boot ass nigga who wanna come on this platform, come on here and troll and hide behind an avatar like a dick sucking fuck boy, I'm just blocking you. I'm just blocking you. Go back to your mama house. You get what I'm saying? I give 25 fucks about you hoe ass trolls. I don't like you. I don't. I wish that God stop you motherfuckers from breathing. And I mean that. But anyways, yeah, man, y'all can't be following these old crust ass niggas, man. These old niggas, I ain't gonna say old crust niggas, but I'm just saying these niggas here, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro, these young niggas be following them. Then, like, this social media shit, it's a drug. Like, this shit is all about what motherfuckers would do for clicks and likes and clout. Is crazy. What motherfuckers would do for clicks. You know what, my phone? Let me get from right here. I went to a restaurant, just got through eating. What motherfuckers would do for clicks and likes. Hold on. Oh, shit. Can I go out this way? The fuck she doing? Bitch almost ran into me. Oh, okay, I'm going the right way. Yeah, but anyways, what motherfuckers would do for clicks and likes, like, as I said before, no, man, this lady almost ran into me, man. I almost had to cut, man. I almost had to jump out this motherfucking car just then. What motherfuckers would do for clicks and likes is crazy. You get what I'm saying? Law enforcement watch social media. Period. They get a lot of their cases solved just based off motherfuckers just watching Vlad TV or watching No Jumper or watching any other podcast, especially the hip hop podcast. If nigga, listen, you a damn fool if you going on anybody podcast, and a lot of these podcasts are FBI's. Like, you won't even know who a motherfucker is until 15, 20 years later, till they retire or whatever, and then you look at the paperwork, you be like, God damn, that motherfucker was Asian all along. I'm like, damn, nigga, you couldn't tell? He asking you police questions. Nigga asking you questions. Nigga go on Vlad TV or No Jumper. They asking you questions. Bro, that detectives will ask you. But they bring it in the way of, hey, Ron, what up, boy? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, they like, this nigga asking you, yeah, man, so you had a gun? Yeah, I had a gun. You did? Yeah. Oh, man, that messed up. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's gangster. And these motherfuckers sitting there watching, putting the whole case together on your ass. Shout out to Casino. Shout out to, Casino, what's going on? Yeah, hey, man, Casino got that, Casino got that dog shit on lock, bro. Like, I'm fucking with Casino heavy, man. Like, again, you guys know I always brag on Casino, because even before I knew he was in the dogs, when I met him in Atlanta, I like the fact that he had his own business. He had his own painting company and stuff like that. He got his own business. He a young brother that's doing, I think Casino in his 30s, but he a young brother that's doing it, you know, he doing it the right way. You get what I'm saying? Like that shit gets supported by me real heavy, you know? That nigga gonna be rich. I'm telling you, but if he parlay this shit right, yeah, he gonna be showing up. And anything I'm gonna do to help him, I'm gonna help him. Cause I'm all for that shit. Anyways, yeah, I did. People asking me about somebody in the chat said something about the Bill Haney and Gabe Rosado. Yeah, I saw that. I saw Bill Haney and Gabe Rosado on the Boston Boys last night. I saw that. Let me get them. Let me go park somewhere. Let me go park somewhere. Cause I don't want to be driving and shit and just losing connection and shit. So let me just park some goddamn well. It's so motherfucking hot right now, dog. It's hot, man. I'm like, man, shit. Damn, it's hot. I need to get in the shade. I need to go over there. Oh, you know what? I'll go right here. And I ain't smoked today. I need to smoke me some weed. Y'all know how I do it. Shit, I ain't smoke me one of these jisms. Y'all bear with me a moment. I'm parking right now. All right. Yeah, anyways, he say driving around with your phone with no seatbelt. I ain't never even seen you over here before, so I don't know who the fuck you is. And you sitting here watching me driving around with no seatbelt. So what the fuck that got to do with anything? Fuck nigga. Shout out to Albert Cruz. What did he say? He said Ronnie Red from Jackson Heights in Tampa. Okay. Used to argue slow down music started in Tampa. He back locked up after 30 years. Yeah. Well. Yeah, that ain't nothing to argue. That's a fact though. Shout out to Brandon. Brandon, what's going on? John is in the building. Daniel Agnew is in the building. G5, the Bronx. Salute, brother. Shout out to the Boston Boys. He said AB caught in that sting too. How was AB caught in it? He said, Coach, do a lot of homework before you flip the pickup. GMC has big problems. No, I'm going to still get a pickup truck. Whether it's a GMC or a Chevy, well, Chevy makes GMC, so whether it's GMC or Chevy or a Ford, I'm going to get a pickup truck. I'm probably going to get one. I'm probably going to get one within the next couple of weeks, too. Because this car is paid off. I have two vehicles. I have a GMC Denali. That's paid off. No problem with that. And then this one here, I have a Q50 Infinity. And this is a good car. This shit, I ain't never had no problems with it. Nothing. Like, this shit maneuver real well. It's really, really good and dodging in and out of traffic, driving and stuff like that. But I've always had trucks. I never really, I'm saying that once I've been having trucks for a while. So, like going back to if you've been used to driving a truck, it's crazy going back to a car. But then now I'm ready to go back. Now I'm ready. I've never owned a pickup truck. So I have to get a pickup truck. Shout out to Summer. Summer say telling on themselves, yeah. Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, you bought that F-150? Hey, the F-150 was the shit back in the day. Ford always had good trucks. Always. Yeah, but I'm gonna do a panel. I'm putting together a panel right now. I'm putting together a panel right now. Right now. Cause this, now this panel it's gonna be more for on the lines of what I want to talk about anyways. You get what I'm saying? This ain't gonna be for no clown shit. Any fuck niggas come in the chat with some whole shit, you out of here. All that bot shit, I ain't on none of that shit. You out of here. Yep. Invite their ass, and listen, invite their ass to the block party. Don't even play with them. Invite they fuck ass to the block party. We holler. That shit ain't gonna work with me. Invite they fuck ass to the block party. I got over 1,000 motherfuckers blocked on this channel. I'm trying to block another 1,000. Trying to block another 1,000. I believe in blocking motherfuckers. I believe in inviting motherfuckers to the block party. Create another account. I know you will. What you say, John? John said, y'all seen the shooting in Michigan Hospital? For real? Damn. In the hospital? Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. He said, yep, it's live right now. Yeah. He said morality is gone. I mean, it's been like that before we was born, though. You get what I'm saying? It's been like that before we was born, so I'm just tripping. Like, I like, look, dude, like y'all niggas these motherfuckers, man, be on these platforms confessing the crimes and shit. I'm like, man, who the fuck? I was talking to my main man because he be on Vlad TV. I'm like, man, shit. Boy, it's a whole lot of shit. Let me tell you something. It's a whole lot of shit I be wanting to talk about, bro. Boy, y'all have no idea what I'm really on up here. The boxing shit, that's just some shit that I do as for a distraction. But that boxing shit do not represent what I'm really on up here. Like what I be wanting to talk about. That boxing shit is 5% of what I really want to talk about. Just out of 100%, that boxing shit just 5% of it. Literally. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find a way to get my message out there. Because my message is only for those who are going to listen. You know, there's an old saying, right? I was listening to there was a parable that was told to me by Minister Kareem, right? My granddaddy, right? So he said that this is an old NOI story. So he said that Elijah Muhammad was speaking to a group of men in the mosque. And in the nation, we do something called, I'm not in the nation anymore, but we used to do something called fishing. Fishing is when you go out and you recruit people to come to the mosque. So the story goes like this. One of the lieutenants or one of the assistant captains or something of that sort was upset that, man, you know what, man? He say, brother minister. I think they call him dear holy apostle or something like that. Or I think it's called Elijah Muhammad the holy apostle. Why, I have no idea. I do know why, but that's neither here nor there. He said, when you be speaking, a lot of people that I notice when I'm on post, they not really paying attention to what you're saying. Some of them are distracted. They looking to the left, they looking to the right, this and that. And then I see them go out in society when I see them in the neighborhoods and they doing the total opposite of what you're teaching. So he say, That made him upset. They're not listening. Elijah Muhammad told him, he said, brother, let me tell you something. If I'm teaching 10,000 people, if I'm in an auditorium with 10,000 people and it's only one person that's listening, he said, that's the one I was teaching. Don't worry about the 9,999 that wasn't listening. That message was just for them. And sometimes messages and come to you, it may not be time for that person to receive that message. They may not be ready for it. They may sit back and reflect over a period of time, and they may be ready for it 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 2 years from now, next year, whatever. You get what I'm saying? So don't worry about those who are not listening. Just put the message out there. Somebody gonna hear it and it's gonna resonate with them. You get what I'm saying? He said, why did you leave the nation? Because I wanted to. That's the simple answer. Because I wanted to. DT, what's going on, fam? That's the simple answer right there, because I wanted to. What did he say? He said, if you can get through to one person, you're doing a good job. Martin, what's going on? He said, when you put the game down right, the ears open up. I mean, even if you put the game down right, the ears are only going to open up when it's time for it to open up. Sometimes, I look at it like this here. It's like a flower, right? When you plant the seed in the ground, when when you're teaching, you're planting seeds. So when you put the seed in the ground, it doesn't sprout as soon as you put the seed in the ground and put water on the seed. It takes time. When you delivering a message to the mind, if the mind is not fertile, it's not going to be ready to receive it anyways. So I don't care how right you put it down. If the receiver is not ready to receive the message, they're not going to get it anyways. I don't care how articulate you are. I don't care how eloquent you speak. I don't care how hood you speak or whatever. If that person is not ready for it, they're not going to accept it anyways. They're only going to accept it, when time go by. I'm a perfect example of that. I was hard-headed, bro. I was hard-headed. So, I had good counseling. I did. I had good counseling. I had some people who really, really loved me and cared about me. They're not here anymore and were telling me some good shit. But I had some people who were telling me some bad shit too. But I gravitated towards the bad shit. You get what I'm saying? Now, in my advanced stage of my life, now I gravitate towards the good shit. You get what I'm saying? So. He said that dude Ronnie Red said West Sample dudes were possessed by women. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that, bro. That's his opinion. So I don't know nothing about that. What you say, it's cold in the winter? He said that's real. I try to teach youngsters and get frustrated because they don't listen. Only to be thanked later for the advice. Yeah. Now what you do is you just drop it and leave. That's it. That's how you do it. You drop the message and you leave. Like me, I don't get, because the message is not yours. You just a vessel that the message is going through. Sometimes people may not like the vessel from which the message is going through. They so caught up in I don't like them that you totally ignore the information. You get what I'm saying? Because you caught up on you caught up on a personality. You don't like the person's personality or whatever the case may be. I don't even try to like me. I talk to a lot of. I try to talk to a lot of the younger, like the young men and women. I put them. I try to talk. I put them. I talk to them. My message ain't for nobody my age or in their 40s or whatever. I ain't 30s. I ain't. Y'all niggas, because you set in your ways already. I ain't worried about you. I'm talking about this young motherfucker that was me when I was that age who crashing out right now, and more than likely he gonna be dead by next week or something like that. 'Cause a lot of these young niggas, they just die young anyway. So young niggas don't believe in getting old. They believe in dying young. So it's a graveyard full of young niggas right now. And if they want to die, then let them die. That's what they want. Mark said, at 31, I had to understand what accountability is and not to repeat the cycle. Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that, Mark. Accountability. Accountability. Everybody has to hold themselves accountable for their own actions. It's that simple. Everybody has to hold themselves accountable for their own actions. But the in the entertainment world, the extortion shit is real. That's why, like, I was wondering, right? I say, man, why all these motherfucking rappers, niggas hollering about their blood? Chris Brown, all about your blood. Young Thug, blood. Birdman, blood. Wayne, blood. Like, bro, like, I've been watching hip rap a while, and this shit started. Everybody a blood. It's like, it's cool to be a blood. And I'm trying to figure out, like I don't get it. I didn't get it. You know, I didn't get it at all. Like, everybody wanted to be. I remember a time when everybody was a Crip. Then now it's like the blood is been more popularized, and yeah, I'm a blood and this and that, so woo, yada 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 yada, pyro, yada yada yada. And I'm like, nigga, you rich. You making a lot of money. Why you representing that shit? It's like they hustling backwards. Why you wanna? Yeah, when I go, why you wanna hang around? Why you wanna? You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't. And then I realized these niggas getting extorted. They getting extorted. That's what it is. They getting extorted. You know, they want to be down with the set, so you know they got to pay their way in. Whatever the case may be, once you buy your way in on the set, make sure you take care of the hood and all that stuff there. Nigga, you ain't even from LA. But yeah, I make sure I take care of the hood. I'm a rep. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of these niggas getting extorted. And what it say in Mississippi, you say they're not even from the West Coast. Facts. Like, I never understood why it was so important for a rapper like Drake from Canada. Yeah, I'm able to go to the West Coast. I shot a video in Compton. Okay, what the fuck that mean? I shot a video in Compton. Okay, what the fuck that mean? I was like, okay, you shot a video in Compton, and? And listen, yeah, nigga, old songs. Yeah, you know, nigga, but that's what fucked me up about Agent Broner. Y'all remember when Agent Broner fought Blatter Flair, so he came late to the press conference. He visibly had an attitude, and he was talking all this street shit. Yeah, don't play with me, nigga. Nigga, don't play with me. You know what I mean? On God, don't play with me. I'm telling you now. You know what I mean? I'm finna go back to hitting bricks and hitting licks and all that stuff there in the street. And I'm like, okay, well, if you go back to hitting bricks and licks and all that stuff there, the only thing gonna happen, sir, the feds gonna take your ass to jail and you gonna spend 20, 30 years in prison. Like, you ain't scaring nobody with that shit. All you doing is fucking yourself up. All I got to do is say the word one time and my niggas gonna squeeze. Well, if you say the word one time, your nigga squeeze, then that's a RICO act. That's a RICO for hire. So what you are admitting to, that you are a head of an organization and you give orders to have people murdered because they offended you. YouTube, I ain't talking about me doing that. I'm just giving an example where Agent Brown talking about YouTube, so discretion. You know what I mean? Listen to the proper context. And when the police come, when the feds come, you're gonna be crying. All of them crying, not holding cell. Listen, the biggest, I don't care, the biggest, hardest, toughest Crip, Blood, Gangster Disciple, Mexican Mafia, MS-13, the hardest of the hardest, them niggas break down and cry. I'm telling you. When you surrounded by that small, bro, you ain't never getting out again. You gonna die in this motherfucker. And your girl, somebody else knocking her off now. It's over with. Shout out to Ali. Ali, salute. Charles, what'd you say? He said, hey, coach, I see you in a month of Sundays, man. A month of Sundays? I don't understand what you're talking about, fam. Shout out to Ali. Ali, what's going on, fam? Casino say over. Yeah, it's over. Hey, we going live at 3, man. Yeah, I just want to drop by, let y'all know, man. I just want to get y'all input on. I'm gonna put together a panel because I want to talk about this street shit. I want to talk about this big U shit. I want to talk about these podcasts like Vlad and No Jumper and all these platforms. These niggas be going on there just telling on themselves. Dude, you do like, like, bro. One of the best interviews I seen on the Vlad TV was Mac 10. I love Mac 10, the rapper Mac 10 from Inglewood. Mac 10 was so cold with it. Mac 10 and Trey D. Mac 10 and Trey D. Mac 10 and Trey D is cold in the motherfucker in them interviews. They had Mac 10 on them. And Vlad say, Mac, so what happened when you and Common? I heard that when the East and West Coast beef was going on and the West Side Connection was beefing with Common and when Q was beefing with Common, I heard that y'all had them caught Common and his homeboy in the neighborhood and y'all fucked them up. Is that true? He says, is that true? Matt 10 say, who told you that? Where you hear that from? He said, well, I was talking to somebody and that's what they told me. Matt 10 say, well, if that's what they told you, that's what they told you. That was it. That nigga. Boy, I say, listen. Because when you got a motherfucker telling you some shit that they heard, he trying to get you to confirm what he heard. It ain't your job. You don't have to confirm a goddamn thing. If a motherfucker come to you, hey man, what's up, man? Hey man, I'm Ham. What's up, Mr. Ham? Casino, what's up? What man? I heard, man, that you had them roll down on some niggas last week, man. Such. Is that true? Where you heard that from? Tom told me that. Tom told me that, man, on the job. That's what he told you? Like, yeah. All right, well, you get what I'm saying? Well, if that's what he told you, that's what he told you. I ain't, you get what I'm saying? Nigga, hey, Mac 10 ain't answering shit. Mac 10 ain't answer a motherfucking thing. He said, can you confirm or deny that? Man, I don't know what you're talking about. You say you heard it from somebody, so I don't, that what you heard, I don't know what you're talking about. So, next question. Next question. Hey, motherfucker. Bro, if you want to know how to answer a question, answer a question without answering a question, it's several ways to do it. But Trey D, another one. Had Trey D on there. Trey D got his Loke song. Old gangsta ass nigga from Inglewood. He just from in Long Beach. He just sitting there, toothpick in his mouth. Trey, what happened? When you and Snoop? I heard that you drove by and you shot the house up, and that's why you did time. Did you shoot the house up? He say, well, it's public record, so it's public record. It's public record, Trey. So, I know you may not want to say anything, but it's public record. We got the record right here. He said, well, if you got the record right there, why are you asking me the question? Nigga asking you a question about some shit that's public record that this man arrested for and did about 10 or 15 years for in prison for. Look, okay, if it's public record and you got the file, why the fuck are you asking me the question? Yeah, but again, like it's these motherfuckers just be going on these podcasts and telling on themselves, bro. Like, hey, what you say? The Boxing Podcast menu, he say Boosie stay on Vlad TV. Yeah, he do. Boosie stay on that shit. I mean, listen, I got a couple of people who I fuck with that be on Vlad. I got a couple of people who I fuck with that I talk to at least once a week. They be on Vlad TV. Period. They be on Vlad TV. But I say all that to say this. I say all that to say this. I say all that to say this. These social media platforms are, and again, if you look at the big U shit, is the detective said that they put that case together by watching. It was one of the things he said. One of them. They put that case together by watching social media, watching podcast interviews, watching podcast interviews. They watching this shit right now. But I'm just saying, watching podcast interviews. Literally. That's why I be laughing like, nigga, that's why I told y'all. What I told y'all. I said, man, these niggas in boxing, they be talking about what they gonna do when they see a nigga. Yeah, when I see you, I'm gonna do A, B, C, and D. And I told y'all, bro, I done been to many different cities, quite a few different fights. You guys know, it's well documented. Don't nothing happen. You don't see these avatars. You don't see them nowhere. The boxing community is the safest space to be in. Ain't shit gonna happen. Ain't no content correct. Bro, I'm telling you, these other YouTube channels, these niggas be at, some of them be at these fights, don't nothing happen. Listen, the entire alphabet, yeah, when we see the nigga, we gonna do A, B, C, and D. And I'm telling you, I'm in the hotel, in the elevator with the leader of the alphabet boy community. Guess what? It was the total opposite. I didn't get slapped. I didn't get jumped. Nigga didn't put his motherfucking hand. It wasn't none of that shit. These niggas be doing this shit for clicks and views. And I asked this nigga, I say, nigga, this some real beef or this some YouTube shit? This shit just be YouTube shit. This shit be for super chats, likes. That's all that shit be for. That's all that shit be for. That's all it be for. Because this is the thing, right? You gotta deal with the consequences of that shit. Most motherfuckers are not willing to deal with the consequences of the shit that come out of their mouth. Okay, I hear what you're saying. But are you really willing to do that shit you say you gonna do? Cause we know them rap niggas on them podcasts, them rappers, we know they standing on business on that shit. I ain't gonna lie now. Them rap niggas, man, the rap spaces, oh that shit, they on that shit for real. They tell on themselves for real. They on that shit for real. For some reason, it just, some dudes feel the need to try to impress a bunch of people behind avatars that they hard and gangster. Nigga, I'm hard, I'm gangster. You do A, B, C, and D, yada, 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 yada. I'ma do such and such. Okay, so you just told on yourself. That's one. Two, you just confess, what they call that shit? Conspiracy. So basically that's conspiracy to commit murder. So that's conspiracy to commit murder. So you don't came on here, said you could do A, B, C, and D, and then if that shit happened, even if you didn't do it, this how stupid this shit is. Let's say something happened to this dude that you said you were gonna fuck up. If something happened to this dude, if something happened to this dude that you said you were gonna fuck up, that you probably ain't do nothing to anyways. Guess what? You the nigga on video threatening them. Hey, what you say? He said they feel like it's only entertainment excuse will hold up in court. No, that's over with. That's entertainment. That's over with. Because the thing is, these fools talking about shit that actually happened. Young Thug tried that entertainment shit. That shit ain't work for him. They're gonna use your rap lyrics against you, and they're gonna use what you say on these podcasts against you. These people know your IP addresses. You typing in the chat, they know Corey. They know where Corey Bradley at. They know where RJ at. They know where Gold Watch at. Just because you behind the chat and I don't know your IP address, the fans know your IP address. They know that. All this shit leave digital fingerprints. I'm gonna tell you something else. Some of you young niggas don't know. I was talking to a friend of mine, right? He was, he a Hebrew Israelite. He was talking about the mark of the beast, and yeah, man, they gonna put a chip in us and all that stuff there. And he was talking about, yeah, man, they gonna put the chip in us, and the government is this and that, the mark of the beast, and they gonna know everywhere where we go at. I say, fam, and these people ain't finna put no chip in you. I say, for all you know, you could already have a chip in you. When you're a baby, you get inoculation shots. You get shots as a child because you got to get shots in order to go to school. So you get shots. They could have put that shit in you then. But not only that, let's throw that out of the window. You got a cell phone on you, fam. You got a debit card on you. Your debit card has a chip. That's the chip right there. What do people take with them everywhere they go, no matter where they are on the planet Earth? You're going to have your credit cards or debit cards on you, and you're going to have your cell phone on you. Your phone is a tracking device. Have you ever just been sitting around talking and Siri just popped up on your phone and say, yes, I will, can you repeat that? Your phone records you even when you're not using it. These people can listen to you talk in your house without even you using the phone. Your phone is a tracking device. Literally. If you're doing any crime, don't have no cell phone around you. All these people got to do is get a warrant and say, look, we want to tap this dude's phone. Well, they ain't got to get no warrant. They just tap your phone any goddamn ways. And they can hear your phone picks up everything, bro. You don't have to be on the phone. You can have your phone on, not even talking on the phone to nobody. Just have that bitch on. It's recording everything you saying. Shout out to Miss Black Panther. She said, Coach, you are absolutely right. I have a niece. She works for the CIA. These phones do more than talk and text. You could commit a crime in your phone will get you in trouble. Yeah. Mr. C said they use Big U phone for that murder case. Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, you already got the mark of the beast. You got your phone with you. Ain't nobody going nowhere without their phone. Y'all ain't off the grid. Y'all ain't off the grid. He said that's why Greg got that flip phone. You know what I mean? He can have a flip phone or not a flip phone. It don't matter. Hey man, I'm gonna catch y'all at 3 o'clock. We got an hour. I'm gonna catch y'all at 3 o'clock, man. We going live in another hour or so. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna catch y'all. I just want to do a pop-up. I like doing these pop-ups like this here, bro. I like doing these pop-ups like this here. I like doing these a lot better. You know what I mean? So we gonna mix them in a lot more. You know, I'm gonna be going live a lot more, probably multiple times a day, such and such like that. So when I do these pop-ups, if you just see something that say Coach Malachi is live, I ain't talking about no boxing. Telling you right now. If you see something called Coach Malachi's live, I ain't talking about no boxing. And for you bots and you trolls in the chat, I pray that let me see, what can I say? I pray that you don't wake up in the morning. That's what I pray for. I pray that you don't wake up in the morning. Literally. My job is to curse your motherfucking ass out. Disrespect you, shit on you. It ain't shit you can do about it. Can't do nothing about it. Nothing. You's a coward. You're hard pump Kool-Aid. It ain't in you. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, RJ salute. It is what it is. Green Eyes P. It is what it is. We gonna stay. Listen. We ain't gonna lighten up. We gonna tighten up. We gonna stay on these niggas bumper. We gonna stay on your bumper. We gonna invite you to the block party. Create another account. I know you will. See you guys at 3 o'clock. I'ma holler. Peace.